I think the Vita's actually quite good for them, to be honest, but
Yeah.
I just think the individuals are better on big. So for that reason, you got to go with big EQUIPA. I think that the Zana Amy B head's really interesting, but I think the Paulie Milo, Paulie Waldy conversation is actually more affluent to this discussion. With Nuke coming up first, with big EQUIPA started on that CT side. Watch out for Paulie here, because I think she's going to surprise a lot of people.
All right, let's see it then. Remember, this is, second last week of games. A lot on the line here for AK Hero KO. It is literally do or die for big EQUIPA. They could potentially lock in a full spot to Dallas with a clean sweep of these final games. We are outside on the pistol. Hanka up top. You know, I'm a Hanka supremacist, so excited to watch her outside here. She'll fall back in towards main, trying to catch the cross and catches bullets very fast. AB gets the opener and they do not slow down.
Jenny can now hear them cross. She's now got this element of surprise as well. When does Jenny decide to activate? Pressure needs to come in from ramp to enable this from Jenny.
Timing's good and the swing better. Good shot to Milo and she's seen another. Jenny hitting all the shots right now, and now the overwhelm comes from ramp. Waldy takes one, but there's so many players. The rotation's quick and the silence perfect to enable Jenny to activate. With the bomb now stuck over towards Astralis, they are pinned in towards the single door. 3 pairs of eyes on them. All it takes is one headshot from one of these Ts, though, to put it back into even steading. Well, he doesn't want to overextend. In reposition, PQ will start to look to see, and potentially a chance she could catch off Pullux. Someone surely is watching this, right? Are they? No, okay, Pullux will fall back so she's not revealed. Oh, yeah, angle management now is aware. PQ will start to move around. Really looking to catch someone off. Time is going to start to become an issue, and, well, it becomes more an issue now that she lost her teammate. I think any risk of this round falling apart has gone, and PQ, she really wants to make sure she goes down before that timer hits 0. We'll take 1 with her. Maybe 2. Oh, they want to take her out after time, but Zana has to fight, and so the pistol will go bigger keepers.
They play that so well, and we speak about the communication. Jenny is saying everything. They've ran past me into a single door. Fight ramp, I've got timing. And that's exactly what happens. And because Jenny swings that door open and gets 2 kills, but even the first one, that pulls AK Hero KO off the bomb. They can't even get it down. They can't even add that time burden. And because the bomb isn't planted in this scenario, that's why this 2v3 is played slow. It's played so disgustingly for AK Hero. Like, they cannot do anything because Big are not giving them the fight because they don't need to. The pressure is all on this T side as they look to pop on towards upper A.
Tech9's at the ready. Flames at the top. Pullux needs to fall back and is just about able to manage one before she's run down. Now Jenny will swing out, and it's actually Zana from the heavens doing all of the work. The MP9's providing distraction while her M4 rains down death from above. Waldy recovers the MP9 from the floor, but again, bomb out of reach. Got Hanka in main, Zana above. A lot of time to try and work this out. Much like the pistol round, there's a lot of action in that early few moments, and it's left to a player or 2 to pick it up. Zana's well aware of this potential flank. Should be Zana's kill every day. Waldy, no. Was anticipating that being held. Now there's definitely a chance because she has some decent angles she can try and take here. And never mind. Decent chance, yeah. Not against Hanka, the headshot machine.
It's Zana again, just coming to the rescue. Gets 2 kills. In fact, even a 3rd on that A site. And it's a good call here just to rush through these mollies because the CT incendiaries, especially when defending Hut and Squeaky early, suck. Like that there, you can potentially overwhelm. By having that 3rd player there for bigger keeper, that is the glue that keeps everything in check. Another round goes by, another bomb plant denial, and oh, they have made it down the vent. That means PQ can plant.
And they remove Zana. They might even catch out Paulie, who's in a really uncomfortable position. Yeah, players at front and back. Half fight comes through, and they've actually potentially found that first round off it. So Jenny R removing Cilia now does give the impetus to give this a go. Good little tap from Piku. Looking up for more. Hanka can't convert onto Milo. So Jenny R, despite getting that first frag that could have opened things up, has nothing further she can offer. So a bit more pace. AKA Hero bringing a very fast game, and on the third try, finds success.
Yeah, I like this. Just, okay, a different angle of approach, but the same directiveness in the round. Drop down the vent, you get 2 players down there rather than 1, and then immediately as the vent player hits the metal, you then push in towards ramp. Zana gets overwhelmed. There's a second player in at ramp at Paulie that can only go 1 for 1 because she's being pressed in by the ramp players. And then PQ, after planting the bomb, can then just tap her in the back of the head. It's a fast, accelerated start to a T side here, and this can quickly overwhelm Big EQUIPA if they're not careful. Diagonal smokes now being set up to create a veil. And for AK Hero, they can use this just to take map control or for something a little bit more devious later down the line. Into Garage, into Secret. Big EQUIPA currently no info.
I find that quite satisfying that it's a CT and T smoke because one was picked up. B just looks to wrap round back, but the flashbang that she threw actually doesn't help her out too much. Getting a little too aggro with it, and maybe that should have been calmed over, that they hadn't found any presence outside yet, no spams, nothing. So be aware there could be someone playing in towards Hell or Cube. And yeah, we'll get punished eventually, and Piku catching Zana on an aggressive push. Keeps the advantage, but Pudex walking around, gets the kill back, and remember, low HP on 2. Lara's holding for this push with Cilia. Hanka, well, I was say can't go around this corner, but Paulie will, and then Hanka swings as well. So between the two of them, they converge on outside, and Waldy getting overwhelmed. Hanka flying through the window.
That's how you counter plays like this. That's why you can make good CT decisions here from Big, because they are all grouped together and they're playing direct lines that promote togetherness. So you've got Jenny R taking the first contact, you've got a double setup in towards ramp that then swaps and rotates without it frees up the rifle to take a new long range angle. And at the same time, you've got Pullux taking a little bit of a risk. And speaking of risks, here we go again. We're straight out A. Pullux is full blind and can't see anything. And now Jenny R is completely on her own. You've got 2 players in towards Heaven. She tries to fight forward, but ABB gets the best of her. More nades, more damage, more blockage in towards this A site. They're all so low, but you feel like Paulie and Zana can't do a thing. The round, AK Heroes once more.
Yeah, just go fast. That seems to be the modus operandi, doesn't it? Pullux gets absolutely decimated by the flashbangs. Barely sees a thing. Well, there's 3 players upon her. Waldy's even going for a little bit of a stroll. You imagine Zana and Paulie should be okay, although with ABB above, how much do they want to extend? I don't think they want to push too much further. The money's not that great for the T side. Save rifles, I mean, sure, it's great, but God, yeah, you're forcing into uncomfy territory. This has been very high octane start to this map so far.
Now you got the chance to call the bluff if you're AKA Hero. Do you want to go back towards another A play? You know the utility's not going to be weak, but you're going to be going in towards MP9s. Do you play really passive? You're going to be expecting a lobby crunch here. Where are Big going to send these rifles? Is it all questions? The 30 seconds can just be used to discuss and think about the best course of action. I'd love a slower approach here for AKA Hero. You know Big EQUIPA are going to have to react with the lower weaponry. Very much like they did in the previous round with the double up in towards ramp. The outside player taking contact from deep hell. Are they going to run the same thing? I will say this is not where you want to be if you're on the CT side. Your money at breaking point. AK Hero already getting 2 rounds and down the vent we go.
Who gets down again? Nice and easy. This time it's not the ramp play that comes through. Instead, it's outside. I just look to group up. Hanka's not going to blow the smoke. She does have the opportunity to if she wants to. HE in hand. Just patiently wanting to see if anyone's going to walk over, and she will spot out a player. A second swings up from Secret. So that's confirmation on the cross, and Piku in the vent, rewarded as Jenny falls down. Paulie will remove a player at ramp. Zana's arrived. 3-on-3. Zana catch off this player. HE lands at her face and forces her back to the flames. That is painful for Zana.
Do they want to go for this? Like 3v3, but look at the HP. I don't think you really want any more to do with this if you're big, but no, they'll take the fight. Pullux, that was high HP, dealt with. Mac 10 gobbles up Paulie, and yeah, Zana's out of there. I feel like 3 versus 3, sure, but with your HP, you should be saving, especially given the fact that you got no money.
Yeah, I think it was just the 3v3 enticing them in, but absolutely with the low HP and the lack of info, I think more importantly on any of these players, like, one was towards control because of the utility being thrown, but you don't really have a good read on that post plant, and yeah, we see the consequences. Keep 2 rifles and MP9, you've got an investment into this, but now they will have to take the eco. This is where we can put into practice, Brandon, whether Waldy suddenly starts looking for aggro openers. See if Newt's research is true.
I mean, it could also just be placebo from the fact that AKA Hero played really fast rounds.
That's true as well. They are very fast.
This is nice. Just one smoke in towards top main. You get the space in towards garage. The reason why you're doing this is because Hank has always played out towards main and never back garage. And Milo will punish. All by design here for AK Hero. Justin on the fly to bigger keep his setup, and now they've got all the space outside. Silly is holding for a main re-aggression. Waldy's holding for secret. All bases covered.
Yeah, Zana's going to swing out in a moment. Has the bomb dropped? Oh, okay. Zana dealt with though. Waldy will get that frag. Onto the full armored and rifled player. Allegations defeated. Not seeing the AWP out yet, but that's just been because of how these rounds have gone. That's one way to nullify Zana's impact.
Now you just changed out the directive again in towards ramp, and this time the molly will actually prevent AK Hero. Paulie misses her grenades, and AK Hero about to burst.
Smoke will land, and the T1's been dribbled forward, does give some room, but they're actually not committing, and the 2 CTs here confirm that. You're right about Hanka playing very much main focus. It's interesting for the outside player to take up that position so frequently, considering how much outside has been the objective for AK Hero. Good spot from Jenny R, just as that smoke lands. She doesn't quite go where she wanted, but frag is a good one. Amy B, ooh, this goes down. This is where Hanka's position, which she's been sitting here waiting for, needs to come into play, and that's why that position isn't the best. A slow outside walk will always get the info first, and yeah, Amy B dropped down the vent. They weren't aware. And Celia in the lobby. Looks will get one back, but again, saving.
Play that really well, Amy B, because took the opportunity to drop down the vent as soon as you hear Jenny R just being really loud about leaving top hut. Just jumps off, and Amy B goes, okay, thanks. I can just go straight down the vent. Yeah, look, you can understand to a certain extent why Hanka is playing in main, because there have been some very fast upper A hits, and there have been some sort of tells where AK Hero wants to just revert back in towards this A bomb site, but you got to be more dynamic than this. I'm not enjoying Hanka being subjected to continuous main control, because AK Hero are just going to keep peeking her like that every single round and just keep killing her. This is why the argument is made on Face It that main isn't a position. because
it's
it
door
sucks.
player, right, or rotate that should be kind of looking after that. As the outside player, as an outside player myself, I hate going into main because it's just such an unfavorable duel because of the way angles work in CS. Like, you're just never gonna have that. I hate being in the slot angle was in there, which is why I was worried when I saw her in it, because I just know what it feels like. Here we go. This is what outside's all about. Being cheeky with smokes. She should catch Waldy. She's not heard any other footsteps, so she'll walk through. Guarantee a kill, pick up an AK. She's got armor too. And remember, Pollux with the gun. Jenny R with a freebie. Slow around. This is where Big are able to pick them off. Cilia will slide out. That's the rifle actually removed. Jenny R has picked up another. Hanker's in the vents. Amy B is in hell. No, heaven. Discipline the knife. Oh, you really want to see if you can spot another player. Instead, just confirms the kill. Doesn't see anyone else, but it's all a ruse. Jenny R hiding behind the door. Will get one. Bomb to go down. Heaven plant for Amy B, who resides up there. All these players stuck towards lobby side.
Yeah, this is a lot on Cilia. I don't agree with this. I don't agree with you pushing, but I tell you what, if you find the kills, then maybe it can work. Jenny will get the headshot, but that molly misses. It lands in the ladder hole. So Amy B has got full reign of this. There's no kit. Someone needs to stick, someone needs to cover, and Hanker will. So Big EQUIPA by the skin of their teeth, able to get that round over, but does Cilia need to be pushing so aggressive there when she's got no teammates to support?
Yeah, I think just kind of felt like she needed to find one of these players, right? They have no info on any of the CTs outside of Jenny R being at door. The Hanker was last spotted at secret. You've never seen Zana. Comes down to that duel versus Jenny R, who just wide swings her. That's Big EQUIPA slowing down AKA Hero, and it comes off a slower round. It comes off Hanker pushing that smoke up. She hears a play across, but no follow through. She's able to find Waldy. And then we saw also, again, a slow creep out for Milo. A couple of kills offered up that gives Big a way into this round.
And it's these rounds you're going to look back at if you don't close this map, where you think, damn, that really should have been ours. Especially where it's just one rifle that was saved, and the rest are just on pistols. Half these players didn't have armor. And now Hanker wants to get aggressive outside. Waldy knows this and punishes. Finally, we see Zana with an AWP. Break on the smoke. No one there. In fact, there is.
Oops on both sides. Interesting, they both decided to bring it out at the same moment. Oh, Paulie. You go past this door. Oh, no, the timing's going to be good for Paulie. You think so? Yes. Almost wasn't. So you make the right move and get in lobby control. This is going to really let them know what the play is. Can only possibly be outside or secret. Paulie's rotation down. Just take a moment.
Nah, she's in good timing, actually. Oh, unless she crosses really aggressively, never mind. Nade pulled out, and that made them miss the ramp molly, and Paulie adjusts onto single door. Staying alive, that gives the room for Jenny just to creep out as well. Amy B now put on notice. Where do AK Hero want to go?
Yeah, this looks like they're uncertain too, and if you go back outside, at the moment, Jenny R has this kind of unlock. Oh, wait, where is she? On the other side of the smoke. She shot her own smoke to play around there. Cheeky from Jenny. Cilia on low HP swaps to the AWP. Pollux has a perfect line as they cross. And should... Oh, not quite. The AWP hits true. But now Zana's here, almost pre-fired by Waldy. The rig was fantastic. Cilia has a very difficult clutch. Where's that bomb got to? Won't be even allowed to get round. It got dropped in the open. Zana with a double. Paulie with two. Big tie us up.
Pollux should have had two. Oh, dear. That gets really touch and go for a moment, but with Zana grabbing that kill with the bomb dropping in a weird place. Cilia low HP, starting to feel a little bit of anxiety. Good work from Jenny. The keeper wrestled back control nicely. One more bite in it for AKA Hero. Amy B still with the AWP. Hoping for a ramp fight, but that isn't coming in. Paulie was aggressive last round. Isn't going to be this time. Instead, it comes from Squeaky and it comes from Jenny.
Yeah, Hanker's over here. So it's a double setup. Might not be anticipating that. Paulie, lovely off angle for the first. Now the swing out from Hanker should be good. And yeah, just about gets the second. Just about, in fact. And Zada, yeah, you're not ready for that third rotation so quickly. So big read perfectly off the back of that info at door. Paulie's lurk is unfortunately not going to find anything. It would have been really nice had things played out differently at ramp. Instead, she'll get spotted out and try and convert the spray through the wall. Not quite that paper thin. Now you got the info on the CT side. Zana can just lock down the bomb. Pullux is holding, and Pullux will get that kill. So Picky Keeper finds 6.
Do you want a hot take?
I love a hot take.
I think fundamentally Zana's a better AWPer than Anna, but I think Anna's mechanical skills obviously better. But I think the decision making and the lines that Zana takes is the best in ESL Impact.
Better than VQ?
Yep.
That is a hot take. That's a hot take.
Not going to argue with the mechanics of Anna.
No, no one would. See what Zana can show us. And she's pretty damn good with the mechanics herself. Will get removed by the Mackie. It takes down 2. Problem is the bomb went deep over towards Hanker's position. And so even though you got a player down secret already, coming back up, this reposition from the CTs looks good. Oh, Hanker. Yes. Straight into the back. Amy B gets 1 and dealt with. Bigger Keeper win out the half, 7-5.
A good recovery here for Big EQUIPA because AK Hero were blowing them out the water 7-5, but 5 is sometimes more than enough on these T sides. Big EQUIPA going outside on the pistol. That's brave against Amy B.
Yeah, it's also what AK Hero did, so I guess fortune favors the bold. Amy B, oh, spotted, and needs to repause because that's a sticky situation, but sticks the landing on the shot. Milo gets curious. Paulie will swing through, not expecting 2, but takes 2. What about the third, Paulie? Yeah, that's a bit too tricky. That's 3 players in lobby on the CT side. You're asking questions. Hanka looks for answers. A push out and a kill confirmed by Jenny.
That's the info.
Paulie's low.
Yeah, this is clever from Paulie. You got the info, right? 1 heaven, 1 lobby. So Paulie just takes the time to get on towards site and maybe can upset Waldy. Piku has got no idea what's going on. Waldy checks outside, doesn't see anything. And can't peek in towards heaven by herself. Paulie is just lying in wait. Jenny's going to come and group with her. And then you can either smoke off main or smoke off heaven, throw a nade up there. The point is, these CTs are isolated.
Yeah, bomb should be allowed to go down here.
It only gets weird if they go down the vent. Okay.
Dropping loud, and PQ's down here. She has a chance to disrupt. A single body shot would do it. Looking for it. Well, she will find it, but takes the gush back. Jenny R is now going back up, and that's actually the right call because there are currently 2 CTs downstairs. Bomb planted. HE could end PQ if timed right way too early. They're going to be loud, though. She's ahead of them. Ahead of it. The first play comes around. Kill confirmed, but Waldy there to trade. A little up, down, all around, but it's Waldy that confirms the pistol for AKA Hero.
Really surprises me that they went down the vent there after Paulie's been on A for about 30 seconds and hasn't received contact. But that's the decision Big EQUIPA make. Jenny makes the right move in terms of going back up towards A, planting, getting ahead of the ramp rotate, wants to just take the fight straight to AKA Hero. It's that element of surprise, but Waldy has enough HP to lock that in for the CT side. Bomb down promotes a force potentially for Big EQUIPA, but instead they're just going to save.
The same halftime scoreline in the Spray and Slay prototype Blaze game. Spray and Slay winning out their T side on Nuke. 7-5. Alright, we've got the Hanka and Paulie body armor. So if they do catch a player off, that's a weapon that could be passed over to one of those 2. Piku in a position to get caught off though. The M4A4 doing wonders. Oh, beautiful sequence from Piku. That is how you hold ramp.
Yeah, it's like the 4th kill. Just an instant snap with the USP. It gets a little bit dicey after the first couple of bullets are fired off, but no, keeps her composure, moves into a safe angle, has the support from Hell, but doesn't need it. That was just the eco. Scoreline is now level, but all the AKs are here for Big. I've already seen their preference to maybe go outside, so let's see what the diagonal smokes look like, or is it going to be just the 1, 2, 3?
Like the El Clasico. Glade smoke through and through by Amy B, which just causes a little bit of a delay. Zana has to clear close, make sure no one's playing up close in dark. It's Waldy deep outside, Amy B in secret itself. Oh, smoke fades, and they cross successfully. We're going to come down to this duel onto Amy B, and she spots a whiff on the pixel. HE goes forward, does a lot of damage. Shift walking back was very scary there, but does manage to fall back and spot some heads on the little jump up. She can repause. Fakes it, in fact. Hoping that maybe someone will commit down, but no, they just straight through the doors. Pika Shadow spotted. Hanka wide swings, converts the spray. That's the smoke that can be put down. Amy B mollied off, so bomb allowed to be planted.
This gets tricky. There's a lot of utility here, but Big have already got very good after plants. Zana in dark, 2 players in double. The MP9 start to creep up close, but Pullux is just holding a perfect angle. Zana will be removed at dark. You still got Paulie in vent. You still got players in ramp, and Paulie with the big play. now starts to make her way through. And even though Hanky gets one, it's that poorly trade, and then Jenny can activate on the ramp play. Great work from Big. They basically just constrict back on aka Hero KO, and Amy B's decision to fake open the single door to walk back in towards double costs a lot of info.
Yeah, it's funny. I actually really like what Beekeeper do there. Even if AB goes into sight, you're still swinging multiple from door onto her with a good timing. So I think the ability to get the multi becomes lowered. But regardless, just going through there and scaling fast to ramp to remove the next rotation is a really good decision in that moment. Another secret start, so really anticipating outside being a focus, which it is. So it's a good anticipation. And event drop too, so a lot of players committed out here. How much do Big want to commit is the question.
Oh, Molly's brilliant. One in towards credit as well. That smoke just appears right as Wardy wants to take the shot, and this gives Hanker a lot of room to scale. She's going to go through credit card and reflank Garage. Pulluk's holding for Amy B. Wardy on an island.
Playing around this smoke. Are you anticipating her, given Amy B's position in secret
Yes.
so early? Yeah, okay. Very much anticipated, but Waldy wins out the duel, costs her a lot. So you anticipate she'll be going down very shortly, or can maybe just be ignored a little bit. Focus elsewhere because Piku now comes over to support. Even a flashbang forward that is beautifully timed, but Zana just about gets her gun back out, and the low HP does not help Waldy. Meanwhile, players have crossed. The bomb not down, though. The bomb's in the open. The bomb's dropped by Piku. Massive double kill from her. Now the bomb's on a bit of an island. Maybe some utility to help get it over. Flashbang. Pollux comes out to try and support. If you're going towards main, there's a player lying in wait. Milo tucks into the corner, undetected, and will take down both.
That was sloppy. That was really sloppy because they played it so well. You got the molly on towards credit, you got the smoking garage, you got the molly secret, you then anticipate Amy B to come back up secret, you're holding for it. Hank is ready for the garage play, and then they're just so disjointed. Jenny R makes one audio cue as she's trying to scale up heaven, and that enables Piku to flank her from hell. And at that point, the round's completely over because being a keeper, they enter panic mode. They're not really too sure what to do because they had the entire blueprint of the round laid out, but the effectiveness became zero really quick. And now look at this, a lobby crunch against Tech Knights.
I thought that round was really well played by AK Hero. Maybe it's going to go up. And they're in. Maybe flank at this point, try and drop down. Yep, that's going to be the play. Surprise. HE as well. Really good stuff. The MP9s getting involved and farming up between the two. They take 5. Milo with a beautiful little triple. 15 kills for Milo, having a good game alongside Piku. AK Hero KO take the lead 9-8.
You gotta play passive if you're big, because ultimately AK Hero are gonna push you. Amy B is gonna be doing something outrageous every single round, and you have to just account for it. I just want to see a bit more of a reserved approach from Big. We don't need to rush at every single thing. Feels like they're getting a little bit ahead of themselves.
Against this team of all teams. Oh, spam. Really nice. There's a lot of damage. Second try doesn't connect. AB playing very deep, looking for Zana. Will catch her. Hanker's managed to get across. EQ might be tested. You can see a lot of players hanging in lobby. Big are expecting something.
You gotta make a move with Hanker. Hanker's got to either put presence down. Pullux needs to clear this close right corner. And does. Really important clear. Will you be ready for the main? No. And you've still got Celia up in Mustang. So whilst there are trades, there's even more threat. And there's even a player in towards heaven in Amy B. This now starts to get really difficult. Hanker is down B. Jenny will just about make it through. And Hanker can maybe lock off the ramp rotate.
Yeah, good utility as well. You got smokes you can drop, or maybe just fight forward. You want to keep your gun out in this moment, I think. The swing comes. Oh my god. Anchor almost gets timing. She'll swing, in fact, and converts the headshot. Jenny R removes Amy B on the other side. And it falls to Celia on the swing. 2 on the ramp. And they separate. Hanker with another critical kill. And Big EQUIPA tie us back up.
Yeah, look, good awareness from Pullux, good awareness from the team to also clear out main, and a really important trade there for Big. And okay, you're using Hanker late instead of early. Her position, you kind of feel like it gets forced because of these trades. Maybe they were hoping that Hanker could come back up the vent if the A play was working. Instead, they deviate away, and it's again this space the Big EQUIPA take over towards the ramp that is absolutely everything. And you got to feel for Celia because they lined up for a split second and then they completely contrasted it in their swings. And it's so hard to deal with players that are swinging on you in tandem, but also from different angles. Tactical pause being taken. I can imagine the coach is saying at this moment for Big, what we want to do is working. The way we're doing it isn't, but at least we're steering and making the round a positive outcome. They just need to chill a little bit. And like I said before, just take an extra half a second before you commit to making this decision, because then you'll be more focused, then you'll be more ready, especially against a team like AKA Hero KO where you've got enemies popping up from every single different direction. It's important the Big are grounded in these moments because it's these rounds that can make or break ESL Impact Season 7.
Aggression outside. Amy B has pushed up to Dark fast. Zana has caught off Waldy with the AWP and a second on the Celia. Huge impact with the sniper.
That's
Amy
the
B
bomb.
will swing around the bomb. I think it might have gone forward. Zana again. We're just seeing her feel the fear. We haven't seen a single kill. No offense to the observers. It's not their fault. It's Zana finding frags all over the place. None where AKA Hero were expecting. Piku's down. AKA Hero, KO, look out.
What a round from Zana. And that's the importance of having the AWP in her possession. You feel like Amy B is going to do a lot, but by the point of just the arrival through the smoke, one player's already, in fact, everyone's made it down, and then Zana just re-swings. Piku going back up the heaven. Jenny will be watching for her. I hope we can see this back. So I imagine those shots were really quick.
It just came from all over the place. Like, Amy B was set to be the playmaker there, but it just gets completely unraveled.
Don't buy a Mag 7. Please don't buy a Mag 7. You're on 2400 loss.
Okay, first is just the swing ahead of the smokes. Really not. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's something. We saw that trade back on Amy B. Ooh, Zana. Let's go.
Okay. I don't agree with this at all.
The Hero Mag 7. Starting secret. And now Hanker with a Mac 10 can eco frag. Yeah, it's not good, is it?
No,
Like,
you're
why?
the... Look, I'm sorry, I'm going to get angry. You're the AWPer. You are the AWPer. It is 10-9.
Is the reason I'm gonna bet that a scout comes out next round. Couldn't get the AWP anyway, so the scout comes out. But
Why?
I'd still prefer an M4, right?
Exactly.
That's, yeah, the counter argument.
Hey, look, it's one of those where I hope I get proved wrong, right? But, like, come on. Also, this is weird as well because Hanker's walked from outside to hell to ramp. Didn't see anyone, and now they're committing in towards A anyway. I mean, it's a good eco kill from Hanker. There's 2 more. Here comes the Mag 7. I'm about to be proved wrong, maybe. Mag 7 on the ladder?
I think it actually works quite well on the ladder.
Yeah, okay, gets one.
Doesn't pay for itself and armor though.
No.
Pays for the armor and a little bit, but yeah. You need 2 kills for it to be worthwhile. And even then, it's cost you a little.
Not even a scout, it's an MP9, so it's aggravated me even more, Lucy.
Oh no, I'm not aggravated, dog.
Why? What's the point? So strong.
Well,
If someone did that to me in my game, I would be screaming at them.
yes.
It probably would have been you.
No, I respect the eco Very much. I get angry when my teammates buy deagles on ecos. Ego deagles is what I call them. You've got 1300. That's not enough for a buy next round with an AK armor and utility. What can you, Felix? AB getting aggro with the MP9. We'll get a kill off it. And the USP up.
I can't be bothered. I can't.
Proved wrong immediately. No, I mean, the M4 would have done just as well. The USB double is outrageous. Can Foley bring something back? She's heard a player drop out of heaven. And has actually a decent little bit of timing here, but she's being watched by Celia. She's at the CT stairs. I don't think she can cross to AB's position. Ooh, spots her. Kill comes at a big cost to HP, though. I think the AWP on the line will confirm it. Amy B with a high impact quad kill.
Yeah.
Get down.
I don't know. That's the most ridiculous 4K. I mean, it all stems from Waldy just swinging back red on the timing of a flashbang coming deep in from CT. And then Amy B, I guess, just does Amy B things. Fair enough. I'm never questioning your buys again.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. You were meant to land on the railing there, so now actually, yeah, she can't see over. Oh, just sees the tiniest thing. If she'd land on the railing properly, probably would have got a good line of sight there. Waldy. Oh, deleted by Hanker. AWP will be here in time. AB's in position, hits the first shot, and then PQ on the other side, able to chime in front of her own, but it's Sana that answers back, removing that deadly sniper. You know PQ is over here. In fact, 2 CTs, 3 CTs are at ramp right now. And the smoke allows them to walk out. The bomb's there.
Yeah, this is it. This is really cool. You smoke off decon. You got the bomb in the open. PQ can now scale towards the back. And the thing is, Big EQUIPA have got nowhere to go. If they want to arrive on the B site, they have to go through this smoke, or they have to give audio cues that they go through the door.
Ligo's looking to see if anyone's scaling elsewhere. They're just checking it out. They can't believe that no one has rotated from any other point. And now Milo has gone onto a really nice line.
Time in.
Just needs to hold this. Oh, not the sniper in the squad. Paulie now moves down, but can't see PQ's position. Zana as well, looking for one, and we'll find that. Celia moved. You know that Milo is up there with the AWP. PQ. Oh, didn't finish the job. No, that's so devastating. Thought the kill was done. Just the headshot. Body shot doesn't come through. Good jiggle from Milo.
Oh, good
Sentry.
Oh,
too deep, too deep. Not going to do the job. Good swing out, but it's only headshots. No further follow through. And with the M4s, that is not good enough.
That sucks. Because you got Milo on the line. It feels like that's an easy kill, but Pullets goes in between the window frame, and that makes it uncomfortable. And then PQ just thinks she's got the kill, so she just moves off the angle when she doesn't. Devastating. Absolutely devastating. And because AK Hero won the last round, that pushed their loss bonus back one stage. Now they're on 2,400 loss bonus, and they're working with XMs. They have to do this back-to-back as well. Amy B finds Hanker, because of course she does.
You got that 1M4, you got to get aggro with it. Straight into a door peek. Wins out that door. Milo and Jenny R trade blows. And Amy B has to be mobile. Has moved over to Secret, it looks like. And that is where no one from Big is. They threw the outside smokes, but they're actually not having any players outside. They're going to go towards ramp. PQ on the line. Oh, what a shot on Azana. Yorp goes searching and does not like what it finds. Tag as well. Jenny R still standing just about.
It was a headshot through the box. They're going to re-walk in towards ramp here. I think this is actually really... Oh, no. I was going to say clever. No, but if they go back in towards A, they're going into towards the auto shotgun. You can't go down the vent. There's Amy B. Outside?
Outside?
50 seconds? No smokes?
You're not saving though, are you? You are.
Wow.
You've got, what was the loss bonus? No, 1400, I think. Okay. Yeah, I guess.
Also, it denies the weaponry for AK Hero.
True. Pullux can drop an AK to Hanker if she needs it. Yeah, she will. And then Zana will be able to buy one for Jenny. So yeah, they'll get a full buy into next. So those 2 kills and the damage onto Jenny R is enough.
And this is good as well because, look, I mean, AK Hero, they will not be able to get really good weapons. Actually, they can. Well, they got the armor. Never mind. They can get all M4s. Damn.
Okay.
Yeah. Big Keeper say, do you know what? We don't care. We've got the AWP on Zana. That's all we need. It doesn't matter what your buy is.
It's been a real team effort from both squads. The kills are very even. Going for a similar opener. Oh, you're really gonna push this. Punished, Paulie. That is a massive kill.
I understand that's the playstyle of Amy B, but doing that solo with no utility just feels really silly. And now Paulie's in a position where she's holding for a lobby crunch. She's expecting reactions to come in. Ramp is the only place. And she secures it. There's another one on the way. Paulie expectant of it, and she gets it. Paulie finds all 3 kills in this round. They are pushed straight into her. Waldy now put on notice. Jenny spotted her. Zana moves into position and confirms. It's flawless right now for Bigger Keeper. And Milo pushes and will finally avenge her teammates as Paulie falls in lobby, but it doesn't matter because now that's confirmation for Bigger Keeper. B empty.
This is pure poetry. This is something you would expect. Every kill this round for Bigger Keeper has come to them. AKA Hero are the victims of their own playstyle. Bigger Keeper sit back, wait, and they reap the rewards. A win on Nuke. AKA Hero KO's map pick.
And that's the game sense of Paulie as well. And I think that's why.
I think it's going to work. Oh, Flashbang is great. They're going to scale. All right. Going straight through red. The smoke is to allow them the cross. But again, it's not going to be great when they find that there are 4 players lying in wait. Celia tucked behind default. Milo takes first contact. Celia swings. Tenia will get that kill. But still 2 players in main. And now there's 2 coming from behind. Pullux, though, is dealing with them and deals with them beautifully. A double up from her. Can he get the bomb out? Because you got 2 players here. And yeah, Jenny are just going to pull the trigger. They escape.
Yeah, well done from Pullux. Just having that escape path. And you've still got Paulie lurking, can come through red later. And she's going to start to accelerate just a little bit. But so are the CTs already round the corner over at long. And now this Paulie flank potentially comes a little bit redundant. She has to be the close, which means Jenny and Pullux need to stay alive. AK Heroes start to search the site. Jenny back turned and Paulie swings in tandem. It's a great shot out of PQ, but where has Pullux gone in the meantime? Planted for ramp. PQ can't quite secure the kill, and Paulie is still lying in wait, still playing with the time. The kit is dropped on site, but to pick up both of these kills is going to be tricky. Instant headshot out of PQ and just sticks. Tries to call the bluff. Pullux, they need the headshot, can't do it. What a nice try from PQ, but Pullux crafts one for Bigger Keeper.
Yeah, what a round from Pullux. Massive for her to get those 2 kills that come through in red. And that sets them up to be able to escape because they walked into disaster. The setup was perfect for AK Hero. They had 4 players on the A bomb side, 2 in Donut, 2 towards main. It was the exact anti-setup to deal with Bigger Keeper's pistol. And it still didn't work because Pullux crafts a way out. Comes down to the 1v1, which again, Pullux converts. Big moment from the IGL of Big. Force buy comes through for AK Hero. They put pressure in mid with HEs and see nothing. So they, again, will have a read that this is going to be the B play. But can you deal with the util and the overpowering weaponry? Milo getting that kill is a good start, but now Hanka strikes through, and Hanka's aware of this push-up. In fact, Zana by her side gets the frag. And against the force buy, as soon as that bomb goes down, you think that's success.
Yeah, Hanka getting that kill in towards cave creates so much space for the site players to actually have control of the site. You're not feeling pressure from long and from short because you've now got cave. And how do you overcome this again? If you're AK Hero, I don't think you can go for this. I think you just got to shoot a couple of cursory bullets to have the illusion that you're going for it, and then they just run away. Remember, this is an all-in for AKA Hero. They're not going to invest anything into the next round, so keeping these MP9s, keeping the armor is pivotal. And that kit on Cilia.
But Hanka, oh, okay. That's a Mackie given over. Not that it's a big deal, but kind of felt like she had that one. I think this is a bad example for Hanka, but I think she's one of those players that is exceptionally good at converting her spray into a headshot, even if it doesn't start good. You watch any of her AK kills, like I swear we saw it like 3 times on Nuke where it doesn't look like she's gonna get that kill, and if it's like a second off that second or third bullet converting, it's over. Very good with the control.
They've learned their lessons from Nuke, haven't they? Look at how passive this is. Waldy will get the kill. Does come at a cost of the dink, so Zana should be able to trade. Instead, drops a molly, so there isn't going to be any helping hands from Cilia, and that nade doesn't do the killing blow.
That's crazy. How does that happen?
This is clever. Rather than going into cave, you go in towards donut or red, because you know 2 players were in A main. Oh no, the bomb's moving over towards B. B split
scares me when the bomb is here and has to deal with so many different angles.
Red has to go. The red players have to move before the cave players go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that is going to be the case. Jenny and Hanka will take this phase together. Dynamic duo, and Zana reveals herself and the bomb, and Amy B will get that kill. And see, this is why they had to pause, because now Milo comes over. Forty gets that. You know the player's there. All the comms may be a little bit off. Amy B has a chance. Run down. Hanka gets the trade immediately. The 1v2, and no time. 10 seconds about to come past. Hanka needs to commit to this plant. And the running at her, the gunning. Cilia hits her head through the smoke. Disjointed a bigger keeper in that one, and it's exploited.
Well, it felt like they were doing all the right things. They were waiting for the red room play, and they didn't go in cave. That's such a shame. And you're right, comms are a little bit disjointed. As soon as someone gets a second kill in cave, that there's a third player. You got to just look at that kill feed. Amy B got the kill on Zana. And Amy B is still in cave. Big moment for AKA Hero. Look at what it's done. Hullux, Hanka, Tech 9s, limited utility, a burst out middle. And Waldy can only go 1-for-1. Zana will trade onto Amy B. Another rifle removed, and Paulie is in the smoke with Piku.
That's big. Zana gets another. Milo kills hers, but it comes at a big casting with Pullux on full HP. Onto planted. No denial utility. Milo can't push any further. Maybe give it a chance. Oh my god. Oh my god. She's given a chance and she'll take it. Yeah, celebration for Milo. That one feels gifted in a way.
Yeah. Why? Why would you do that?
Had to be the headshot for Milo on the first.
You've just run through donut. You've got the space in donut. You can play your half plant for donut. You planted for donut. And you got a maid. That's the pressure. That's the stress. A lot on the line for both of these teams, and you feel like these are back-to-back mistakes made by Big EQUIPA to give AK Hero the way in. A break on the smoke for Waldy. Doesn't see anything, but still could potentially spray down the donut line. Jenny crawls in towards the smoke. Hanka goes into the Rev Room, one alongside Zana. This timing could be everything.
Waldy keeps her eyes on the prize, though. Just spot out Zana. No swing comes through. The shadow is spotted. Hanka trying to run down. Paulie's here too, and Waldy has dealt with ease. And there's plenty of support. That's the bomb too. This was only the half investment, so it's not too troublesome, but very easily dealt with. Okay, here KO will take the lead. Not a position they thought they'd find themselves in, but here they are.
And again, small micro things here, just really small, but add up in a big way. And the reason why I think it's important to call this out is just because you look at the ramifications it might have later down the line. So here, you've got 3 players pushing in towards Red Room, 2 through Donut, fine. The bomb's going through Red Room. If the bomb was on the Donut player, they get the plant there, and that's extra money. It's really small. I'm being quite nitpicky, but it all adds up.
How did she even got that? That's just down towards Ramp. They went and dealt with Paulie, who was holding for that aggression. Caught out as the smokes fade. Nicely highlighted. Pullux just runs through the flames. CT and Sentry. Absolutely useless. They brute force their way into A. Despite the opening kill going the CT's waves, they are in a very difficult retake.
I'd save.
Now for sure. You've got a good drop into the next, and you don't want to drop the ball here. Get out of there, Piku.
What a round. They just ran at them, but Pullux runs through the CT molly because the CT mollies are not good. And I think players are really starting to realize that it doesn't matter if there's a CT molly. If it immediately gets thrown down, you can literally sprint through it. It doesn't do any damage to you. Valve, please fix.
Great shots from Hanka. It's always so interesting when they throw it slightly different to you. EB's got the AWP early. And we're going A. Certainly out through. It's a very deep incendiary, and she will now have no utility. She has no smoke. She does have the support. Moves back to Donut, so it'd be a double up in there. And in fact, the rotation comes from Milo too, so they are ahead of this. They've got the info in lane. You keep a look to commit. You have to deal with the AWP, with the FAMAS. AWP fires off first. Now the FAMAS in the open. You have to commit through. Celia ahead. Can't quite convert, but Milo will get hers. That CT smoke that's dribbled forward is annoying. Hanka can see the threat of it. Good utility to force CTs back. They need the space to get this bomb down. That's the tricky part. And it's an unknown.
Oh. Paulie's got one more smoke that she can put in Donut. And Jenny's in a really good spot at Big Box to help pivot between A main and Donut. Bomb's still not yet planted. Now CT's open. It is the danger, and Waldy starts to make her play for A main.
Oh, they found another smoke. So CT is now smoked.
Oh, attention's diverted away from A main, though.
Tap on the bomb, hoping for the response. Shots fired, and now the walkout comes through. Trade is there, and now you've seen a swing out default. The smokes are faded. That's your window of opportunity to get the bomb down. Nice nade, does a lot of damage onto Milo, but there's nothing else they can use to flush her out. You got to cross past the AWP to deal with her. The wide swing, second player, yeah, not ready. Hanka will get that kill, but now 2 line up, and PQ gets that final frag. The window was there, but the delay cost big.
Yeah, they really wanted to make sure they had everything under control, but actually putting down that CT smoke cost them. And the reason why is because they take their eyes off the prize for a moment. They feel like they can move into sight now with this smoke, but that allows Wardy just to walk through, and then Milo just comes through default immediately. Really good work by AK Hero KO, and not overextending, not running through the smokes, not doing what Bigger Keeper anticipate.
I do like the variants the Bigger Keeper have brought out, though, on this T side. They've gone for a lot of different players. Very much testing AK Hero KO across the map. Strong mid lean from the CTs into this round. They'll start to be proactive, look to maybe push over in towards A main. The AWP holds off middle. The PQ and Milo, only ones over on B. They're going to have to contend with the XX. Smokes will land. Paulie starts to scale up. Spam comes through. Softens her for the kill. Piku back behind default, feeling the pressure. Hanka runs down and falls. Trade is there. Orp can't hit the mark. Jenny R, beautiful headshot. Allows the bomb to go down. You got to play a CT, you play a flanking cave.
That long smoke isn't quite on the money, but at least it gives a little bit of room for Jenny to now have an off angle in towards ramp, which she's currently holding. Also, Pullux can just turn around and potentially bail her out. Pullux is right behind Jenny. This all hinges on what Zana can achieve, because she's now hit another time in. Wardy's got no idea what's going on. Claim and the kill is Zana's. She now just can fight the reload. Knows that Cydia is off the bomb. Don't want to give these 1v1s, because Cydia will take it from you. Needs the headshots, and she gets it. From a position of strength for Bigger Keeper. They just let it slip once more.
Yeah, that was a real face it teammate moment. Like, Zana does not need to move.
Also, Zana could just commit to the spray.
Sorry. I will say the bomb is planted default, and that's the reason that she moves, because if it comes down to Celia going back to the bomb, but yeah, I think as soon as Celia's in that 1v2, you both just hide. Wait for that bomb to get tapped, then one of you plays. That's a massive fumble.
That's another one. That's 3 rounds in which Bigger Keeper have let a round slip out of their grasp. You add 3 to their tally, you take 3 away from AKA Hero. This would be a completely dominant first half. Instead, you've now got worse weaponry. You've got Milo just in the edge of this smoke and not even needed because Piku's just destroying them in from cave. You've got AKA Hero about to go up to 6 rounds and Big walk away with just egg on their face.
Yeah, I think what frustrates me the most, what frustrates me the most about that last round was that Zana did the disciplined thing of getting the Waldy kill and then falling back. Like, that was the moment if you're going to try and commit to the double to commit to the double. That was a great round from Celia, though. Very, very well played. Punishing mistakes has been the name of the game for AK Hero K on this CT side, and it's been a very proactive CT side. I've enjoyed the various moving parts.
Yeah, look, they don't get me wrong, they've played a good CT side, but it does feel like when you reflect on this first half, it's the mini mistakes that the Bigger Keeper have been making. That hurts their eco. That hurts the overall landscape of this first half. Because this could have been a lot more in their favor. Look, this still can be 6-6. They still have got the capacity to be able to potentially recover that. But it's still a long way back in.
Going for a slow approach here. The smoke towards cave to allow scaling. Pico and Waldy forced to both put their eyes on this. Bit of a peek up towards B, but they don't spot out Milo. Now the swing comes through from Piku. In fact, it's Waldy that falls behind her.
Oh, look at this elbow play. It's being held for.
Classic ABV that.
It's just so unnecessary. You're in a 4v4.
Not anymore. CA's had the map open.
Yeah, they made the right read, though.
But you just have to gamble in this position.
That flash would have been heard, though. Pullux, yeah. A dink, but no kill. That's the power of AKVM4. And with Cilia now worried about mid because, as stated, Amy B pushed elbow, was removed. Jenny now caught by Cilia. But that's going to drag attention away from this B bomb site, you would think.
He's heard it. She's timing this.
So good.
Cilia's going to come up ledge. A plan for long. Oh, no. Yeah, Piku's timing. 15 seconds left. And now you've got...
Guys?
What are you doing? Piku's right here. Oh, my God. An attempt for the third time. The spam's coming through. Paulie gets the bomb down, but Piku runs her down. Piku in the back line. She can't believe it. No one was looking at her. 3 kills. What's going on, Big EQUIPA?
I don't want to get annoyed. I really don't want to get annoyed. But honestly, that's strike 4. How?
I'm also not sure about that plant position. Like, just plant for... If you're going to plant for long, why not just plant next to the pillar? Oh, okay. Genia, that's a long way to get the opener.
It doesn't matter until the round is next to their name. At this point,
At
like,
this
it just
point,
doesn't
yeah.
matter.
Oh, dearie me. I think Milo be in a good position to punish Jenny. In fact, they got to crunch through. Oh, Jenny will actually win out that fight. Lisa trade comes through, but now Paulie removes Piku. And pesky Piku. You can just group and finish.
Just group. Please, just group. Okay, they are. They're going B. My heart actually just can't take much more of this.
All right. Can't fumble this one. Smoke will go down. Okay, well, they're just going to walk ahead of that. And that's the round done. Timing was terrible for Amy B there. You don't really have the money to stick around.
No, you don't, but she will.
This is a very suboptimal thing to do. And she'll acknowledge this and leave. Good. That stressed me out slightly, and rightfully so. Oh!
Why would you just go sit down?
Everyone, please. You're gonna give Brandon an aneurysm, the amount of suboptimal decisions.
Yeah, when Chad left, that's how I feel.
Brandon walks out of the ESL Impact studio, his bedroom.
Like the fish cast.
Get Peanut on the mic.
No, he's making enough noise. I had to have him, for the pistol round and the second round, behind the scenes, guys, I had to have him on my shoulder so he just didn't cry. 16, bless him, he's going through a lot. I feel like I've aged about 16 years watching this first half. Double MP9s, 1 AWP versus 5 AKs. And a double push in towards A main. This could be quite costly. Oh, Big EQUIPA. They've walked straight by it. Zana's got a pistol out. Paulie needs to trade and does. That's important. Amy B with the AWP has walked beyond the donut smoke. And now Big EQUIPA feels scared. They've frozen in place. They've allowed Amy B to go on the line. But it's a missed shot and a missed opportunity. But are you ready for another one? Surely not another player in towards donut. Wally puts Paulie down and Wally gets one more. It's Jenny and Hanka versus 3.
Bomb to go down. No, tap
just
on
blood.
it. No, you've got to play fake. And that's risky business. But a reroute back to B would be a great play right now. See the mini-map. You got the flank going from Milo. So actually evacuating A will get you into a stronger post plant. And because the donut players are playing passive, AK Hero won't know this for some time. The Beekeeper also play in the dark. They don't know if there's still a player over towards B. And so KAJO will get ahead of this, but not fast enough to deny the bomb. Hanka's got the setter util. She'll clear out Cave. You just got to go for the plant. A cave plant too. A deep smoke is good. Oh, Hanka, yeah, exactly. Not ready for how fast they're here. Jenny R swings. A 1v2, but no one's coming from this long position. It's a second cave player that slides through.
This is clever. I really like this.
And she's back through, and it's risky, but she sees nothing.
Issue is that there's smokes. There's smokes for the bomb. There's mollies. Jenny going to wait for the audio cue. Time now starts to become a big issue. A fake on it. Jenny, will actually now start to spam, and she does get it. But Milo should have more than enough time to defuse. And it'd be AK Hero getting an 8th round on their CT side.
Well, not the... Oh.
Sorry.
Blah, blah, blah.
I got excited, Lucy.
Listen,
Yeah.
I was worried you were going to go a little too hard. So
That's
I
fine.
wanted to bring it
It's my
in
fault.
a bit softer because you're pretty angry, Brandon. I don't like you when you're angry. Go Hulk mode. Tilia, Milo, going Folk mode. I was trying to finish thing. Pauline Hanka and Pullux, so the duel is only with one. Paulie has the bomb trapped in Donut, but where, oh where, is Waldy? Always on a meddlesome lurk is Waldy and spotted out by Paulie. So now Waldy starts to make moves. The Glock scaling forward. In fact, they double up. Paulie disengages. Really nice moves with Hanker falling. Now you know you can go to B.
Hanker's played it so well. She's holding Red Room. She's waiting for the donut exit. And Paulie takes contact. She thinks she can get rid of Waldy. And there's a timer that's been hit. And then Hanker commits to the fight when Paulie's nowhere near. You give up these 1v1s. And now it's Paulie in a 1v2. Has the smoke. Has the kit. There's a flashbang available as well. Swing in on Waldy. Oh! And the collection on Milo. Paulie wrestles it back and gives Big Keeper a lifeline.
Oh my god. That was unwinnable. AKA or KO have the perfect setup. Oh my god, fully. I gotta do it to him like that. That was beautiful. Whew, that second shot. Thing of beauty.
That's your way back in. That is absolutely the way back in.
Yes, finally, you win one of these rounds that you probably shouldn't have, rather than giving away 4 of them to the other team. Well, look, drops the flames, and they try and force their way through. The MP9 and the Incendiary doing a lot of work. Maybe you'll get the kill back, but Paulie removes all these lurks. Now you know, just these 2 players on site. Jenny, just chill. Or she can get flashed in and frag. Fragging and chilling. Jenny R.
Great round from Pullux as well. That's a good example of why the CT Incendiary is effective, because it's down for a long enough period of time that it splits up the offense. So she's able to get 2 kills. One player commits through the fire. Churned up by the MP9. Paul and Jenny, you're right, gets flashed in. They do get the bomb down there, aka Hero. They don't get all the kills. So they're going to buy in just a little bit. They're going to get Tech 9s. They're going to get Deegs. And it's these types of rounds that can make or break Bigger Keeper.
Yeah, the Incendiary also has that thing where, like, you know it sucks, so you kind of feel enticed to force your way through it. So when a player is close to the MP9, it actually kind of works really nicely. That's nice too. Break out the smoke. Jenny R removes Milo, trying to get active. AB has the armor and gives the Q. Hanker swings out and knocks them down. Levy clean up 4K for Hanker. Yeah, getting animated too. Hanker made it.
The thing is, Hanker, when you play a first half like that, Hanker knows and has got the experience where it's like, in that first half, they were the better team. But they made a series of errors that then stacked up and toppled against them. So Hanker at that point gets 3 kills, goes and fights for the 4th. She's like, come on. Like, this is our game. This is our map. It's our pick. And we're 1 round away. First gun round. Entering the fold here for AKA Hero. They want to fight mid actively. Amy B wants to fight Cave actively. Tries to jump on the corner into Hanker. Drops a nade at her. It does 1 damage.
1 damage.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. That's the Mac 10 for you. Running and gunning. Very good opening kill to find. Oh, Milo, this is devilish on the edge of it. Great punish. Maybe gets found on the 1 HP, but Milo removes Pullux. I think, was that just a spray through the smoke? I think so.
I think she saw like literally like a shoulder or something. Good awareness to even anticipate the second player there, because it would be really weird for Jenny to do that by herself. Great work. It is just ABB taking space in cave. As soon as that space is gathered, you just accelerate. You wait for a reaction out of big. It comes in the form of middle. Milo's in the perfect angle. Job's done. You get all the guns in play. 5 stay alive for AKA Hero, and Paulie and Zana just holding on to the scraps that they've got left.
Oh, that's a big kill. Wait, it looked like Evie was carrying a weapon of interest. Venom 4. Depends on to hold on to her weapon. Oh no. So in fact, the big kill goes onto the big player.
That's right. Zana can get an AWP.
True. But you wouldn't mind dropping a rifle over to a teammate. I suppose everyone prefers an M4.
Alright, we got pre-fire on the smoke. So that means they don't take any damage. This is fast. Cave smoke. Elbow extinguished. They're straight out mid. And Zana, I think, saw Amy B.
Yeah, I think she definitely did.
Yeah, look at Jenny.
We put on notice. Aggression down ramp. Nice nade. Deep from Hanka. She gets brought down low, but getting the kill falling back is big. It's round now for AK Hero Care. Seems like it hinges on what Amy B can achieve. Aldi's trying to feign presence as well over this side, so they are keeping a lot of big over towards mid and A. Oh, you can see her. You can see her. Yeah, there we go. The confirmation comes through, as is the kill. And now you can rotate players back B.
You can be loud about it as well, because it doesn't matter, because you've got this two-player advantage. Smoke goes in towards ramp. Hanka is low. So that is the caveat here. For the CT side, Wardy tries to cross in mid and gets spotted by Jenny. Paulina will now have to have a look at Cave. And Hanka just tucked in the corner. That's devilish. And Paulie, she will actually drop in the meantime. Remember, Hanka was low. And now you've seen Jenny cross as well. Bomb can go down. There's time to do it.
And Jenny's just going to walk up. You know Waldy's going to be here, but can't convert the spray. Goes alone, and that's put it into the 2-on-2. You do have the utility to work with. HE does a lot of damage, but Waldy still stands just about, and Sentry will displace Piku's position. Forced out wide. Pullux looking for the frag, but Piku hits the headshot. And again, EQUIPA with an advantage. Might just slip through their fingers unless Zana can pull off the clutch, but Piku comes around, converts her quad kill, and it's all smiles as AKA Hero KO hit double digits.
Piku plays it perfectly, but you gotta ask questions. 3 versus 2. Is there a need from Jenny to go pushing in towards Cave? No, there isn't. But Piku does all the hard work in the 2 versus 2. Look at the way she positions herself so she can't get targeted by the AWP. Isolates that fight on towards long. Hits the instant headshot. Saves that round for her team. Zana's got an AWP. There's a couple of 5-7s in play for big. They've not got all the util. Hanka's going to go searching, and so's Amy B. There's a couple of pistols up B, and it's Hanka with the M4 as well. And she's been loud, and that means that she's been heard, and they're holding her for the doors. Bomb might get dropped, but it doesn't matter. Player advantage and the space on the B site.
Zana needs to be active here. The 5-7s aren't going to be enough to deal with this. One falls.
Time in.
And Milo. Oh. Disengages. Zana, that's a nice kill. Gives a chance into this with Jenny hitting a headshot. It's a 2-on-2. City is stuck behind the site. Waldy is slowly crawling through Cave. She's the unknown element. Cilia starts to play a bit more active. Will catch Jenny up. Back turn, looking into Cave. Zana again put into the 1-on-2. Creep forward onto the first. Can she convert this time? Waldy is tucked into the corner. Zana, you need to clear this. Not ready. Another round comes down to the wire, but it's another one that AKA Hero add to their tally.
Another one of these small margin moments. You think maybe Bigger have got the advantage here, where they put it back into another 2 versus 2. And this time it's actually really unfortunate that Cilia paths round in towards that short angle. But going wide and taking that risk of being exposed to long means that she can get Jenny. What a moment for AK Hero. Back-to-back rounds. Putting them further away from EQUIPA. Putting them closer towards this third map to train.
Where does train go? Well, you've cleared lane and now you're clearing out. So... Okay, Hero, patient. We'll set up the flashbangs to clear. And they can just take space. Be very difficult for this one to fall right. Getting a kill into PQ would be one way of setting it up. Oh. Okay, Anchor might pass back through. And we'll catch it. No knife, but a AK picked up. Now, it's not a kit, there are just pistols on the rest of these players. So Anchor was the only one that could really do work, but with Voldy going down, there is a way for Big EQUIPA to get this round, but they're going to have to go fast. The smoke on ramp is painful. Celia uses that to advantage, but Hanka spamming around. Pollux gets one as well. Amy B run down, and Big EQUIPA. Finally, the shoes on the other foot. They're the ones that steal away the round that wasn't meant to be theirs.
No, absolutely not. And it comes from a double swing over towards B, and then they just burst through the smoke. They made the decision. We have nothing to lose in this moment. At the best case scenario, we win the round like that. Worst case scenario, we do a lot of economic damage. You take a pause, you let AK Hero sit in it. That's devastating, because that puts them on the back foot now, AKA Hero, and that actually resets the finances. Because if Big EQUIPA win this, they go with one round game, all off the back of Hanka finding incredible work with this save rifle. Spray and Slay are beating Prototype Blaze as well on map 2, 8-5.
That's a do-or-die game for Spray and Slay. Prototype Blaze, they wanted to get that one to confirm the decider spot, but if they don't win that, there's actually a chance that they won't make top 3. Come down to that final week for them. Spray and Slay need 2 wins. He's very fast through middle, but again, this should be calmed, and well, she's being very loud about it. And we'll actually disengage. I like the fallback. Now the pace comes up ramp, but Hanka and Zana, a killer piece comes through. Zana having one of those big rounds with the sniper. Amy B, Hanka should be ready for and will be. Full investment from AK Hero into this one. It wasn't the best buy. And it will be the worst result.
I understand. So the whole point of this round is actually really clever from AK Hero. So Amy B has flashed off the donut line, forcing the A players back. Drops a nade in towards red, in essence forcing the red room player back, and it is then putting all this noise in mid. What you're hoping for is that Zana, who's over at B, rotates over towards mid because she's scared. The A players will then try and go for an extremity play in towards A May. They won't find anything because no one's there, and you're softening up this B defense. That's the entire point of that Mac 10 round. So even though it looks really silly that she's just immediately in the front of red with 10 seconds, that's the whole point of doing it. But Big Keeper remain rooted. Hanka's in cave. Zana's on the angle. They get a killer piece. The default player then swings in for more. They don't bite down on the bluff. And this is the reward. Pollux has even removed Cilia. Nothing saved for AKA Hero. Nothing gained in round 20. No money coming in for this. And again, I don't like how deep Amy B is invested into this, because it is 2,400 loss.
Oh, yeah, it's 2,400. Yeah, you're not going to have much, are you? Mac 10, I mean, it's been doing a lot with Mac 10. So, you know, maybe that could be enough. Jenny R, nice headshot on Cilia. Pollux needs to fall back. Can't get overwhelmed here. Oh, but okay. She's okay. Has Zana to support, but A main could be a threat. Never mind. Everything's fine. Everything is okay, and that extra investor of maybe B nets nothing. Nothing at all. Big keeper, another clean round, and now we're within 1. They are making they've made it hard for themselves in each of these maps, but they might just be able to pull this one off.
Maybe. This would be actually a really big testament to them if they can get this over the line, because it should have been over 4 rounds ago, in theory. That is such a deep smoke, but it allows Jenny to either move in towards shelf or move in towards mid. Ooh. It's going to be mid. She gets a dink on Waldy, but the AK headshot rings true. Jenny did spot a number of players here in towards middle, and that's why you got this double rotate over at A. Nice shot from Paulie.
Massive shot from Paulie. She needed that one because she had nowhere to go after it. A Reese right now on main. See, Milo has taken space over towards B. A lot of space.
No.
Is she going to get timinged? Oh, the jiggle, the jiggle. Hanka hits the headshot. That is everything, because Milo was about to catch her, and that would have given the runway to B. They are still going to commit here, but now you've got Zana rotating with the AWP. Hanka and Zana, this deadly duo, in the right place and often at the right time. Hanka just holding this tiny angle on the walkout, but gets removed. And Hanka has to disengage. Can't believe Zana gets caught there. So the bomb will be allowed to go down. A 3-on-3 retake.
There are nades. Look at all the mollies as well. Look at Waldy trying to make the play. Low HP, sits ahead of this smoke. Now, in essence, you can molly off everything, and the nade breaks the smoke, also breaks Waldy's bones. So now you're in a 3-on-2, and you've got to remember, AK Hero love a cave after plant, and that's exactly where they sit. Piku gets the first. Are you ready for Celia to also be in the same position? Pullets considers it, but can't get by her. It is Paulie to deliver the headshot, and it's Bigger Keeper to equalize.
Oh, another big round from Paulie, the 4K, when the going gets tough. We talked about Jenny being the one that steps up, but it's been Paulie in both these maps. Was the reason they won Nuke, and now in this 22nd round, the one that ties us up 11-11. It's her with the 4K on that retake. Oh, another one that just comes down to that final moment. Bomb goes down, so AK Hero KO allowed something into this. Bigger Keeper slowly but surely getting the egg out of their eyes.
Double setup. Oh, Tech 9's delete. It's Piku finding 2 quick kills with the Tech 9. Oh dear. And now Paulie. It's not egg in her face, it's just a flash. Between her and Pullux, and now got to wrestle this control back. A break on the smoke, a swing. Bomb is down. Cilia close to this smoke. And the nade lands in at default. It does tickle Amy B. And that's literally all the utility used, bar one smoke. A boost over it. Amy B doesn't peek. Paulie can't see anything. And now the audio's been made too. A guaranteed in towards long. And the Tech 9 and the Mac 10 sing out. There are no kills for Bigger Keeper.
Oh, that one's flustering. A double cave setup gets undone in an instant. Piku with a huge Tech 9 drive-by to get map point. Pace has been the way that AK Hero KO have upset time and time again, and going into this round with just the half buy, really. They were playing for the final one to force OT. They're the ones that find themselves in pole position.
Heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking. Jenny takes the jiggle, sees Waldy, and will just smoke her off. And sees the space, can rotate round in towards Red Room as well. And that keeps 3 players here on B for Big.
EB's just pushing with the AWP, but does have that support by her side. Right.
Oh, Hanka wins this round if she just sits here.
Yeah, she cannot move. She cannot move. The AWP is holding the line. Waldy moves forward, and Hanka, free kill. swing out. Oh, gets both. And you think that should be enough to secure OT. A 3-on-5 for Cilia, PQ, and Milo. The Orb is holding down Cave. Zana looking for redemption. Finds it onto PQ. And now you've got Paulie close up in short. You've got Hanka, who's here too. The bomb's in middle. Floating out by itself. Milo? Oh, no, okay. Wants to go ahead. Trying to cause a bit of chaos. Create a bit of space, but the walkthrough, Paulie spots it, and we are certainly going OT. 20 seconds for Cilia to pull off a 1v5. She'll get hounded down. Another flawless round. Overtime required.
What a move from Hanka. Said it. She wins the round if she just sits there, and she does. And then she just wide swings on towards the AWP. Nothing ABB can do in that situation. Her and Paulie, those two, the catalysts, the bigger keepers heist of this map, because they had it, then they didn't, and now they do again. They are right back in contention. Money no longer an issue for both teams. It is going to be all-out gunfights in OT. We are looking for 16.
You feel with bigger keepers' resurgence on the CT side that they are in a good position. You just never know.
Yeah. The thing is, though, it's like, I don't think you can make so many mistakes on T side again. I don't think they will give themselves that opportunity to make those same mistakes again.
Same round. Exact same round.
Different player in the same spot.
Can Paulie replicate the success? Paulie's just going to hard clear it. Same outcome. Exact same outcome. Deja Paulie. And now the walk up from ramp. So a different switch on it from AKA Hero to try and bring it back. Remember, Hanka's low. Still got Zana in cave. Hanka being held with Zana. So between the two of them. 1, 2. And it's left to PQ. Oh, good kill on the Zana. We won't have a 1v5. This game has delivered everything so far.
No.
She has a chance to catch Paulie here. Low HP though. The swing into 2. The same round, the same outcome.
NT. Yeah, just a different player. But it's so funny because they even smoke CT. They even flash to try and get the player out the angle. Waldy just starts to pre-aim it and probably just still kills. Then Amy B should be ready for that swing. You've had 2 chances to deal with this swing. You just can't get by it. And then Zana and Hanka with a brilliant crossfire.
Sorry, it's so funny that it's the exact same 2 kills that come through. It's just, there's no variance to it. It looks identical. Big keeper in the lead.
So we're spraying Slay. 10-8 on that second map.
My goodness. So far, this has been Waldy and AEB work middle. The other 3 just wait and see what happens. There's a push from Pullux into A main. How far does she want to extend? It's going to come to a timing. She'll drop the bomb. The second will come. Milo swings out. So the trade is there. As the bomb spotted, is the rotation going to come?
Or would you be able to hear it? Oh, but Jenny just swings and gets the dink on Piku. That's massive. But Waldy could still be the late round activation. Zana backstabbed. Hanka turns around but can't deal with Waldy, and instead it's going to be Paulie trying to now clutch up this 1v3.
It's tricky. Piku's low, so it's not out of the realm possibility, but dealing with Amy B, who's just tucked back. Donut yet. Gonna swing out as she hears the footsteps. Waldy's lurk. That's massive dividends. Could have played Trigger Discipline, but doesn't matter. Still converts that second kill.
It's going to be another one of these rounds where you take space in towards mid and then B. I don't think you want to go in towards Red Room this time. I think you just cross over towards Cave. Boost up for Piku and picks out Paulie. She's been sublime nearly. The conversion on towards Jenny will drop the molly to force Jenny to remain over at short. And Hanka is all alone at Cave.
She's not even the AWP.
Oh, hello, Pollux.
Nice push. AB gets caught. You've still got Waldy hanging out in middle. Might not matter so much. Hanka. Oh, Nido's reading this. Reads it perfectly. A lot of damage done, but not the kill converted. The player advantage for AK Hero KO. Oh, very loud is Zana on that run to A. Waldy is always ready, listening for that timing to start making moves. Jenny hasn't spotted Waldy on the cross. Oh, Waldy's gonna be loud though. That bounced funky, didn't it? So now Jenny knows that they're in red and Zana can focus her attention. I don't know why they've been so loud. This is really funky. They're coming back to B, that's why. Jenny there's a player here. Nido doesn't want to extend. Now Jenny flicks up, sees her out of the corner of her eye, and she's found a second. Staying alive as long as possible. Run down. A 2-on-2, 10 seconds left. Bomb gets planted.
There's mollies. Oh, but Pollux doesn't get punished by it. Now Zana's full blind, but Pollux deals with Cilia. And I think knows that Waldy's in cave. Remember, AK Hero love a cave after plant. Zana goes for the swing, but it's Waldy not quite converting. Pollux lives with 17 HP, and Big EQUIPA just about survived the CT overtime.
Yeah, that was with the first kill coming through from that boost up from the AWP too. They had the player advantage on the C side, but that's massive from Jenny She was not even looking. It was kind of like a half angle, but she sees out of the corner of her eye. Now I want to know if she plays 4x3 or not, because it felt like she would have got 4x3'd in that scenario. But it must have just been a wider field of view to at least see it.
Yeah, that's because they've been burned by that position so many times. Waldy actually wants to burn it out, whereas the crazy thing is, if she just walks in towards CT, she kills Zana, and that's the round. But no.
That's true, yeah.
Where they've been so unsettled by that angle, they decide to clear it diligently, and that gives Jenny all the room. That is a painful one for AK Hero KO.
Yeah, Jenny only gets one there, which it looked like she was only going to get one, and that would have been enough for AK Hero. Big moments from big players. Piku gets the opener there. It's just the spam through onto Hanka in towards Bucket. Niall's got donut control. Does she want to go ahead of this?
Yeah. Oh, she's got the timing.
Cilia, the timing. Oh, it's good. Jenny walks in. So they shouldn't drop the incendiary, so I think she knows what's up. Well, that smoke's interesting. Just allows the scaling out to try and fight Temple instead, seeing that's clear, so she's getting a lot of info. Molly goes deep, Piku flushed forward. They're both stuck into this little corner. Surprise! Still another player here. Paulie can go for the plant. Cilia's not going to try and deny. She'll instead just walk out. Oh,
no!
How does Paulie win that? She was dead to rights. 13 HP and completely dodges every shot. A retake required to deny series point, but Jenny has hit another headshot. There are smokes.
Ninja.
Nothing to blow them open. Ninja feels like the play. Milo's sticking, you need to deny her, and without the support, she's easily dealt with. Amy B's gonna try her hand at it. A tap on it, they're spamming, she goes back in, and
No.
Oh my god, please stop her. Please stop her. There's no time.
They
Kill comes through.
defused it. She defused it. She defused it. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Oh my god. There is no shot. But that's the reality that now we're living in. Against all odds. ABB has just diffused that in the smoke.
A millisecond to spare. The kill comes through just as the defuse happens. And 14-14, a stalemate, a slowdown. PQ peeks forward. Doesn't see a great deal. ABB's AWP is in the right place, spots out poorly. Won't be given the second opportunity, starts to get aggro. They're gonna double push ramp. PQ gets forced back. And Zana's holding for it.
She knows there's another one here.
A second. A wide swing. Zana doesn't quite hit the shot. Sees her. Now Waldy gets active. Jenny, what is that? 2 opening kills. 2 opening kills and an acceleration. Hanka has one player locked in. PQ will remove her. But now you know.
No.
You can plant the bomb. You know where the final 2 CTs are. You've got all the advantages.
So, that hasn't stopped them before. That hasn't stopped AK Hero before. PQ's going to get caught with a nade out. And finally, you think maybe this is not going to happen this time. City has now been spammed. Look at Pullux. Will lock it in. Not this time. Series point for Big EQUIPA.
It felt like they should have had it a round to go. This should have been them eliminating AK Hero KO's chances of qualification and locking in their top 3 finish. They have 1 round.
They go in A. They're just going to exec A.
Oh, what a call. Straight into A, and no one is close by at all. 2 players are going to late come through mid too. They can catch off the rotations. Hanka starts to roam out. Doesn't see the players move through. But Waldy dead to rights. Smokes are causing chaos, but Jenny R's removed. PQ, the swing out, can't convert. Swing wide, Pullux hits 2. And off the back of that, the A hits. Cilia can't get it done. Big EQUIPA have done it. It takes round after round. They're going to feel like they earned this win 15 rounds ago. It goes OT, but they close it, and relief on their faces.
I cannot wait to speak to one of these players.